Good morning, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
We have to talk Scottish.
Scottish?
Scottish. Irish. Irish. I don't even know how to talk. I don't even know. Anyway. Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Todd, your camera's off. Your camera's off.
Because I got no green.
Well, it's okay.
I'm greenless.
Your hand. Use that pencil. That green thing that's in your pencil thing.
Yeah.
Just hold it in your hand.
Yeah, he's like, no, I don't care. Pinch me, I don't care.
There you go.
Screwdriver.
A screwdriver. There you go. There
I'm
you
green now.
Hey, it's something.
Okay.
It's something.
How you doing on the keto, Todd?
I'm all right.
That didn't sound very.
Are you? What are you doing? Are you like on it, or are you having a lot of cheats?
Are
you doing the dirty?
Since
the dirty.
When we were in Galveston, I was totally not on keto.
Right.
But I've been doing pretty good since coming back. I've had
what I had?
Spaghetti squash and
good
regular squash and meat and cheese and
eggies.
Lots of eggs. Yeah.
So. Lots of eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to a doctor, and he thinks that you should eat between 6 and 8 a day. Eggs.
Yeah.
Especially starting out.
I probably average about 4 or 5.
I usually do like 3. I don't know. Like, I usually won't have like eggs with different meals or anything. I usually just do morning. I'll have eggs, but it just depends. Guess what I had today though? I did something different because I have ghee.
Woohoo!
And yesterday on my macros, I posted on Facebook and Instagram. On my macros, I got 2 points past my fats, which
nice.
I've been striving for, because fats is super important on keto.
Right.
If you need to do you need to get your fats most of all.
Right.
And then, next comes protein.
Right.
And if you have too much protein and you're not getting your fats, then you're going to go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hearing from doctors and such. So I was super excited that I got my fats. So this morning I put ghee in my coffee, which I only drank like a 16 or like a 16-ounce cup of coffee, and put ghee in it, and 2 tablespoons of ghee. That's a lot of freaking butter.
Right.
For your coffee. And every drink, it was like I had lip gloss on. And I put a little bit of the flavored creamer in there, the sugar-free creamer. But that was a good part of my fats. So so I was like, I can do this. If it's only 16 ounces, I just, pretty much drank it right up and tried to get through it. It's just really different.
Right.
And I'm really not used to butter taste yet.
Right.
Still, I'm still adjusting, because we're used to country crock. That's all we would use, and that's all we used for years, because that's what my mom used. So Julie wants to know how many pounds I've lost. I'm sitting at 19 and a half because I went to 25 and then I gained. And right now I'm on my period, so I really shouldn't even weigh myself because I feel way bloated being on my period and everything. So but I did. And then so I
X-nay on the Ariad A.
well, I know, but 19 and a half pounds anyways. It's a normal thing. You know what I mean? Like, some people experience that. See, so like, I'm at 19 and a half pounds lost, you know?
I know.
So I'm super happy with that. And I have some plans. I'm not gonna do an egg diet. You can do like a egg fast,
Mm-hmm.
and it usually will help push you past the plateau or whatever. I'm just gonna try and stay really close to my fats and proteins as possible, and try not to do any sugar alcohols or um, go crazy on the carbs or anything like that. I've been doing really good on my carbs, like on my macros yesterday. I still had 8 left that I could use.
Wow.
I only ate 2 meals yesterday. And so I was super happy with that. If you have problems with knowing where you're at, or you feel like you because there's not a lot of carbs and stuff, but there's sneaky carbs,
Mm-hmm.
like you know um, ketchup. Unless you have sugar-free ketchup, you shouldn't be drinking ketchup at all. Barbecue sauce, stuff like that. I have what is it called? Or L Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce, and it's really good.
Hmm.
If you um, like A1 sauce and stuff like that on your steaks, I suggest getting just some L Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce, and I use that to dip my steaks and stuff in. So I put it on top of my chicken and stuff like that. So um, it's really good.
Yep.
And you don't have to worry about, you know, breaking breaking keto. So
Mm-hmm. Yep.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I'm trying to get through and do the
Well,
best I can.
like I told you in the beginning, it's all about alternatives.
Hmm.
There's an alternative for anything. Anything and everything. You gotta do it the right way. Good morning there, Miss Lori.
Good morning.
Hi, Lori.
Happy Sam Patrick's Day, St. Patrick's Day, St. Patrick's Day. Yeah,
Nice
that's it.
leave the virus stuff to you.
My hat does not fit right with my headphones, so it's all wonky.
If I put that on, it'd cover my whole head, probably. But I got my green shirt, my green pants, my green glasses. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, Hank got me this hat like 3 years ago. And it's getting used year round. I was like, I don't have any green on. What do I have? And I was like, oh, it's Christmassy, but it'll work.
I couldn't find my drunk meter hat. It's a ball cap. It has like a thing on it. I'm this drunk. Forget. And I got green beer goggles. I couldn't find those, and so all kinds of good stuff.
We went to Vegas on St. Patrick's Day one year, and that was interesting.
Yeah,
that was very interesting.
remember
Everybody was drunk. Everybody. So, well, let's see here. Say good morning to some people here. We got Hank and Julie and Mr. Sadie.
Top of the morning to you.
Yeah. There you go.
You gonna have some bangers and mash?
I don't know.
You don't
I
know
don't
what
know what
bangers
that.
and mash?
I don't even know what that is.
Sausage and potatoes, bangers and mash.
Oh no. No taters for me.
No mash
I'm
for me.
I'm thinking of a sauerkraut and some little sausages in the crock pot for later. So,
Mm.
We could do the sausages,
mm.
just no mash.
Well, I have mash, but it's the liquid kind or 4 liquid kind. It gets processed into liquid. Let's put it that way.
God. It already sounds awful.
Well, yeah, and it'll knock you on your ass when you drink it too. That's the kind of mash I'm talking about.
Oh, gotcha. It's bugging me.
Have you ever tried that bulletproof coffee, Lori?
What is it?
Bulletproof coffee, where you put
Can't
butter
say.
in your coffee.
I've heard of that. I have not tried it, but I've heard of it, and I don't understand the reasoning behind it.
Well, it's a keto thing, I think, just to help you get your fats in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because, like, there's a lot of people that will, to get their fats in, they'll put coconut oil or butter on their steaks, just to have that extra butter so that they can get their
Extra
fats
fat.
in. Mm-hmm.
I like butter and I like coffee, but I just don't think I'd like the two in the same cup.
I tried it this morning and it wasn't super bad.
Well, it must not have been super good either.
It's different. When you're used to just regular black coffee, or something with a little creamer in it, it's just different.
Mm.
It looks like gold
Huh.
Yeah.
because it's got that gold glimmer on the top, and it's like, oh man! I put 2 tablespoons of ghee in it, which is the clarified butter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and so every time I took a sip, my lips were just like very shiny.
All glossy.
I don't need any lip gloss this morning.
Todd, are you sending money to somebody or something?
No, that's
Yeah.
my green.
Oh.
Lordy
Good job. Good
Pin it
job.
to your you got to pin it to your shirt.
I got green.
You're not wearing it. 50s and 20s. Yeah, you just put that in an envelope and address it to me.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
And you won't get pinched. I won't even pinch you.
This is my St. Patrick's. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mr. Sadie, I am a moonshiner, but I'm not an illegal one. I give it away. So I have I have some orange dreamsicle working right now, and
Nice.
waiting to see how it turns out because I've never made it before. So we'll see.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be delicious. Delicious.
Hi, Joanne and Kelly.
Well, how were sales yesterday?
I got 5 overnight. So
Nice.
I'm happy with that. It's like,
Very
hey, they
good.
opened my store door again. Yay!
Yay.
I managed payment and they finally turned the light back on.
Woohoo! Todd got 3.
3.
I had Uno, but I realized that I didn't have a sale going.
Uh-oh.
And I didn't have my promoted listings going.
Uh-oh.
So I fixed that this morning. And I've been kind of messing around, like whenever I do a sale, I've been kind of messing around with doing dollars off instead of percentages.
Mm-hmm.
I did that last weekend and it was a hit. So people might like that more, seeing that they can.
It's different for everybody. That's the thing is you can, set your promoted listings. Once you find, this is what I do. Once I found that number, I don't know what it had if it had anything to do with the number or not, but once I found the number that worked for me, that's what I stuck with. There was no rhyme or reason for it. It was just pulled it out of the air and
Yeah.
plugged it in. So, and
That's
then the
the
same
thing.
with the same with the sales. I give a lot bigger discount on offers that I send than and the sales.
Yeah.
I give a lot bigger, send a lot bigger offers out. But I got 10
Good job.
on eBay, so that was good. It was a decent day. Got rid of a bunch of stuff,
Stimuluses
and
are out.
yeah, and there's another big bunch of them going out today. Did you get yours, Sally?
Yeah, I got mine.
Good.
Jonah didn't get his though, and which is weird because he got his the same day I got mine last time and the time before. So it's just weird,
Yeah. And Brandon got his?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get it today?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I heard there was a bunch of them going out.
Yeah.
Today.
We
Let's
haven't gotten ours
see.
yet, so.
Huh?
Nope,
So we
not
haven't
here
gotten ours
yet.
yet.
No, I haven't got mine either.
Julie got hers.
Okay. Let's see. Kelly says I did check my bank account. We did get our stimulus money deposited. Most of that will go towards savings for moving expenses and such.
Good idea.
So
Julie, did you get your money for your children also? Wasn't there extra money for children?
There was I think so.
Yeah, I think they were getting like what, like
I don't even know how much. I was so confused on how they were doing that.
I heard it was $1,500 a dependent.
I don't know.
That's not what I know. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, how much was it supposed to be a person?
1,400 this time.
1,400.
Oh,
So you
per
and
person?
Brandon should.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you and Brandon should have gotten 2,800.
We didn't.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
We only got 14.
And maybe you'll get another one.
So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, because between you and Brandon, you should have gotten
Because it was supposed to be
2,800.
2,000 altogether with the last one, right?
Right.
Like, yeah, because we got 600 each last time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So this time, you should have gotten 1,400 per person.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't think about that. That's weird.
So
Julie said it was 1,400 for each kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought. It was 1,400 per dependent.
Wow.
Wow.
Mr. Sadie said my son got 8,500 this morning.
Ooh, that's a nice chunk of change.
Yeah.
So that's
Quite a bit.
5 1,400s or 6 1,400s. I guess it would be 6, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I didn't get mine yet, but I don't know. That's the thing, is I don't know if it'll come by check or if it'll go in direct deposit. I'm assuming since the last two have came by check, I'm assuming that this one will come by check also. So that's okay, because you know what? I know people's got money now in their pockets and they're ready to spend. So I'm going to be putting out the deals today and the days to come.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's gonna help. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, that is exciting.
Sales. I'm just about through all of my thread up that I had. I think I have like 5 or 6 items left that I have to process and get listed, and then I only have 67 items left in my thread up to reclaim. I have about 30 something coming back sometime this week or the weekend. So took my car in yesterday. So that's at the shop already, and I thought, well, if I can get it there early, maybe they can get started on it. And so it's getting worked on. That's gonna be a
Hmm.
big old chunk of change.
If you guys, I don't mean to change the subject, but if you guys don't follow Alex Melendez, he's a reseller, but and he does great and everything, but he's also doing he's I don't know exactly what he's following, but I know it's like a paid service that tells him what to eat basically.
Uh-huh.
And he is losing the inches and the weight like crazy. And he posted a video yesterday that just made me laugh because there's a spot. I don't know if it was his mom's house or if it was his house, but there's a spot in between the table and chair, and then the sliding glass door that he could never fit through.
Oh,
And
wow.
and so yesterday he posted a video of him going back and forth between that chair and the sliding glass door,
Oh,
and
my gosh.
he's like, "Let's do it again." He kept going in between it. He says,
Oh,
"I
my
never used to fit in between those." So
Wow.
it was so funny, but you never think of the little things like that
Yeah,
until
that's true.
it happens to you, and you're like, I
You
just knew this
change,
would
something
happen.
changes.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm
That's
like,
that's I mean, it is definitely I don't know. I mean, even just at 30 pounds, it's a big change.
yeah.
And last week when I seen my sister-in-law and my niece,
Mhm.
and they were just like, what's going on? What are you doing? I was trying to order food and my sister-in-law was over here and she's like, I need to know what you're doing. What are you doing? And I'm trying to order yeah. So I was like, okay, just hang on a minute. Let me order and I'll tell you what I'm doing after that. But
That's awesome.
That's like Teresa this morning said she could tell I'd lost because I've been wearing like sweats and stuff and baggy clothes. And today I got on my little, I don't know, they like the stretchy pants,
mm-hmm,
they look like they have the pockets in the back,
mm-hmm.
leggings, I guess. And she's like,
Yeah.
well, you can really tell you've lost. She said, I haven't been able to tell because you've been wearing them big old baggy pants. I said,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So you
that's
don't
great.
weigh or measure yourself, Lori?
Mm-mm, nah. I don't want to get discouraged, and I don't weigh myself every day, even though Noom says I should. But
Mm,
it's when that number doesn't change, it's discouraging to me. So I don't weigh myself.
yeah.
I
Right.
wait until I start noticing something, and then I'll get on the scale and say, "Oh, I've lost
Right.
5 more pounds." But it's a slow process. So it's a very
Mhm.
slow process. And now that the weather's getting better, I can get out and walk again every
Yeah,
day. So I know that'll help. So
sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't think you should weigh yourself every day, but
I
I
don't
mean, if that's just how I feel
I
about it.
don't agree with weighing because I think when people see that number does not move, because sometimes you're not really losing weight, but you're losing inches, but
Mm-hmm.
gaining muscle. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that number may not change. Like Lacey, she was getting discouraged because her numbers weren't changing, but I could see the difference in her body itself because
Right.
she's toning up and gaining muscle. And I said, Lacey, I said, muscle weighs more than fat. I said, that's what you have to consider because you
Yeah.
can tell it in her clothes, the way, and stuff like that. Because she's stocky, she's not quite as tall as me. She's probably about 2 inches shorter than me, but she's got the German build. She's stocky.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
said, you're not going to be stick thin. I said, but what you're doing is you're toning up what you have.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, and I can see the difference.
Yeah.
I didn't
It,
think of
it was kind of discouraging for me because I I had got on the scale and I had lost 25 pounds. And then I didn't weigh myself for like 3 or 4 days, and then I had went up. And I didn't even think about, that it might have been that I had gained some muscle.
Right.
And, and so maybe, that's why I put on a couple of pounds, and then, and then as the days kept rolling, I was putting on a couple more pounds. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
And if you water, see, I hold water terribly. So, I mean, one day I might be 5 pounds heavier than I was before I went to bed.
Yeah.
So, and I know what it is. It's water.
Yeah.
So, but I take a water pill every morning, and by the end of the day, that 5 pounds is gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Morning, Mike.
Hi, Mike. Yeah, I thought of the retaining water, and then that could be what was going on, and maybe I just needed to drink more, because I'm awful at drinking water. But I've been doing really good last couple of days, with getting my water. I think I've gotten probably like 95 ounces in a day.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, it needs to be a little bit better, but.
Yeah,
and that's something that I always try to do is if I start getting a hungry feeling, I'll take a drink of water. And that's kind of how I try to kind of buffer that feeling. It's really not, maybe it's boredom, maybe it's, anxiety. I mean, there's so many different feelings that you tend to eat to kind of mask that, that feeling of hunger. And so,
and they say, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
I said they say before every meal you should drink 8 ounces of water before every meal because it kind of helps fill you up to where when you start getting that I'm full feeling and you're supposed to stop eating. Once you start feeling that, you're supposed to stop, no matter how good it tastes, how much is left on your plate.
Right.
And another thing with Noom, they tell you not to use the regular dinner plates, to use the smaller plates. So you're getting less. And we have portion spoons that Teresa brought from work. They're 4 ounces. Meat's supposed to be so many ounces, and vegetables supposed to be so many ounces. So we use those. And with these HelloFresh that I have, I divvy those out between 2 meals, and it works. And Kelly said, watch your sodium intake, which is very key. With me, the Noom uses a lot of salt and pepper. Or not Noom, but HelloFresh. So instead of salt, I use Mrs. Dash. I totally took the salt out because your foods have natural salts. So you don't really want to add to that, especially somebody like me who holds water. That salt helps you retain even more.
Right,
so I use a lot of natural Mrs. Dash and pepper, and then whatever spices. They can't control the stuff that they send.
Right.
But if I can take out a little bit of salt, then it's helping me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But see, like with keto, you have to watch losing your electrolytes, and so you need to actually add salt to your water and stuff like that. But you should supposed to be using pink Himalayan salt or one of those. Yeah. But I don't think I think that it's the pink Himalayan salt, Valerie. Tell me if I'm wrong or not, but that it doesn't cause you to. It doesn't cause you to retain.
Right.
It just adds to your electrolytes and your sodium intake. But so like like that, if when you're doing keto, you're peeing out a lot of your sodium and peeing out a lot of your magnesium and stuff like that. So that's funny fish.
Yeah, because Mr. Dash got offended.
Yeah. Good call, fish picking. I didn't even catch that. He's a little salty. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little salty. Mr. Dash is a little salty because they're not using his name on the bottle.
Oh my gosh. Just like a man. Anyway.
It won't be long.
Sorry.
We'll be taking that off. So, yeah, I have high blood pressure too. So, but I'm on medication for that. But
Yeah.
once I get my weight under control, they take me off of the high blood pressure. So,
Right.
for the medication.
Yep.
Yeah. I've been doing for my electrolytes mainly. I've been doing the Powerades that are 0,
Mm-hmm.
and those will add some electrolytes to my system. So that I don't have to worry. I need to get the pink Himalayan salt. I have not yet. So I'm going to try and get some of that today.
Oh.
No baby dashes in the future. That's funny.
Well, the pink Himalayan is still sodium. I mean,
right.
It's still salt.
Right, but it's not supposed. You're not supposed to be able to retain it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
Like, it's not supposed to cause you to retain water when you're using pink Himalayan.
I don't know.
I may be confused about that. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm gonna look it up. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know how.
I have a pink Himalayan salt lamp, but I never thought to lick it.
Yeah. Good morning, Cindy. Hope you're having a good morning. Yeah, I'm a little. So I don't know if you guys ever remember me talking about one of my coworkers. She's actually a good friend, and I don't know. Her name is Tina, and she was a respiratory therapist, and at the same time that I was, we worked on the same shift. And she turned out to be a really good friend of mine, and she's last I heard, she was in the hospital and she wasn't doing very well. So if you get a chance, say a little prayer. It doesn't look good, but she's came back from it before. I swear this lady has, I think, 9 lives, because she's been in some crazy situations and she's came out of them okay. So I don't know what the situation is right now, but yesterday she wasn't expected to live. So I don't know. I'm just kind of waiting for the call, and I don't even know if I'll get a call, but yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of, definitely down about it. I don't think it's really hit, it's not really hit hard, like, because I don't know. Maybe that's why, just unsure. But, so that's kind of where I'm at today.
Yeah. But, what is that disease called that she has?
She had, I think it's ALC, I think. And it is, it's a hereditary disease. She got it from her mother. She had 6 kids, and as far as I know, I think she has 2 sons that it's active in males more than females. Right. So the females
are the carriers, right?
The females are the carriers, but they're also finding out. I mean, she has it, so she's. But maybe it's just a different. It just comes out in different ways. Affects different organs and stuff like that. So, but yeah, she has that, and but I don't know if what's going on with her currently. I don't know if that was due to her disease, or if it was just, no, it's ALC. It's not ALS.
Yeah, it's not. It's rare.
It's very rare. Like she's lost. It resembles ALS, but it is not ALS.
Yeah.
Because she lost like the use of her legs and you know, but yeah, it's not ALS. Anyway,
She lost 4
so
kids to it, right?
huh?
Has she lost like 4 kids to it?
No, one she lost her son, and I believe he was like 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
she lost him, and then she has another one that is current. I mean, he has mental disabilities, I guess you could say. He's a little on the the slower side, but I mean, he's still a functioning adult. He's 37, I think, and you know, but he does have some complications from the disease.
Yeah.
So I
Well, I
think
hope your
she's
wife
she's
gets
got
okay.
she's got five living kids.
Oh,
So I think I don't know. I don't know the situation. Uh, just gonna see. I hope I get a call, but I may not.
I hope your wife is okay, Mr. Sadie.
Yeah,
What's going on with that?
Mm.
She's diabetic, so she's having like complications from that, or what? That's scary.
Mm.
yeah, absolutely.
My sugar was 93 this morning.
Wow, that's amazing, Sally. Amazing.
That makes me more excited than losing weight. I'm sorry, it just
Hmm.
does. Like the weight loss can come later. It's coming. I know
Yeah,
that.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna
Um,
happen. But
but
I mean, getting
me
your
dropping my sugar, that is
yeah. I
amazing.
bet you cannot wait until you go back to the doctor, even to do your
I'm so
labs,
excited.
even just to do your labs.
Mhm.
To see what those numbers are going to be. I mean,
Yeah,
that's exciting. But
I am excited.
they're gonna be good.
Yeah,
They're gonna be better than what they were. So,
I've been taking. They gave me a cholesterol medication, which she was worried about that last time I went because I had started the keto diet, and of course I'm eating all these eggs and butter and stuff. So, of course it's going to be elevated. But I been taking my cholesterol meds, and I've also been doing a fish oil supplement. So that should kick it out of the park,
mhm.
and hopefully it'll level out and everything will be all right with that.
Yeah,
We can get off of that. I didn't want to add more medications, and she was gonna up my insulin meds too that day, but she did not because she's seen my numbers.
yeah. She couldn't.
So
She couldn't. No.
So I was wrong about the pink Himalayan salt. So let
Oh.
me tell you what I'm reading. It says, okay, this is what the question that was asked: is pink Himalayan salt better than sea salt? In terms of the composition, pink Himalayan salt does have traces of more beneficial minerals than sea salt. While sea salt contains bits of 72 particles, which is like minerals and stuff that you need,
Mhm.
the pink Himalayan salt has 84 essential trace elements required by your body, but um, it could still impact your health if you're using too much of it, and you can still retain water while you're using pink Himalayan salt. But it just has more minerals and stuff, and will help your electrolytes
Hmm.
better than iodine salt or sea salt even. So
Yeah.
just so I didn't want to lead anybody on with that.
Good
And
morning, Anissa.
I've been learning so much.
She goes Exhibit A
Right.
from Todd.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah. I mean, I like
We didn't
learning. I'm
realize you had
learning.
a sample of that so close at hand.
Says pink salt with 84 minerals. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
So something like that, using that in your water and stuff whenever you're first starting keto, it can help you like put off the side effects of like a keto flu. Because when you get keto flu, it's usually from lack of electrolytes.
Right.
And that's why you feel so crappy.
Sure.
And that pink Himalayan salt can totally switch it around, I've heard.
Yeah.
So yeah, prayers for your wife, Mr. Sadie. That's right, your wife went into for hernia surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's supposed to be a 1-day thing, but you said the blood pressure thing has been an issue. But she's doing better. So
That's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully she'll come home today and give you hell.
Yep. What did you do to this house while I was gone?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So it's raining today, and I think tomorrow we're supposed to get snow. I don't understand, but yeah. This morning I woke up to thunder, and Ringo was like right. I mean, as close as he could possibly get to me. I mean, he was just like right there. He don't do thunder well at all, and it was a weird kind of thunder. It wasn't like a real quick, clap of thunder. It was like like growling. It was like a growling outside, and I was like, "What is that noise?"
Like a rolling thunder.
Yeah, it was, and it lasted for a good couple of minutes. It seemed like, anyway.
Yeah.
It was just going, rolling.
Kind of like Sally's snow blowers yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he was right there. He did not like that at all.
So I got a cardiologist appointment in the morning, so I won't
fun.
be on.
Okay.
I'll tell the cardiologist y'all said hi.
Okay, yeah, you tell him that.
You do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wants to see me because my heart is too big and generous and loving and
I'm sure.
Enlarged?
Mm-hmm.
No, not enlarged, just I got a big heart.
Teresa has that enlarged heart.
No, it's not enlarged.
That's good.
It's just
that is really good.
It's a normal sized heart that
needs some exercise. You need to clean off that treadmill and get your butt in gear and get on there.
Hey, I am so sore this morning.
What'd you do?
I'm like mowed everything yesterday.
Oh.
Well, that's good. Do you have a rider?
No.
Oh. Wow.
It's a self-propelled, but
yeah.
Yeah. So I mowed the alley, I mowed the backyards, I mowed the front yard.
Dang, you were busy. That's
so
good.
Cardio.
I got my exercise yesterday.
Yeah. But you can't mow the lawn every day.
No. Well, you can mow other people's lawns.
True.
Every day.
True. You just need to get on that. You need to get that treadmill cleaned off. Start getting on that. Yep. Whoosh.
Mr. Sadie says, tell him the huge knot on your ass is just your money. No worries.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, just knock on their door and say, I'm going to mow your lawn for my cardio issues.
Yeah, I need to get some cardio exercise. Yeah. Oh, no charge. Keep your money.
Actually, my heart is fine. It just, I've got small veins.
Yeah.
A lot of times my
constricted.
Especially my toes, they get kind of unblooded, unfulfilled, whatever.
Yeah.
So they get cold and kind of purple looking.
Yeah.
A lot.
Brandon has that issue too.
But Doc's got me on some nitroglycerin, so
Mm.
Wow.
that opens things up.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Anyway,
There you go.
yeah, I get tired of so many pills in the morning.
Oh, I know. That's like my second goal. First goal is to get my sugar down where it needs to be. Second goal is to get off of meds.
Right.
Third goal is to lose weight. Fourth goal is to get in shape. So it's all a process.
Yeah, definitely. It didn't take you overnight to gain all this weight, so it's gonna, and for your health to go down the toilet. So
yeah,
now it's gonna take a little
Honey,
bit
you
of time to.
stupid dog.
Oh, what's she doing?
Oh, we got this big kind of heavy rug in the living room, and she's got one corner all the way flopped over. She's trying to bury her food bowl.
Oh.
And she was pretty much underneath the rug trying to push it over on top of her food bowl.
Wow.
She's just a dummy.
I have a diva dog.
A diva dog?
Oh, my older dog, Hope. She has sensitive stomach, so I have to feed her special food. And if I feed her, it's a soft food because of her, she's old, so she's missing some teeth. So she has trouble eating. So I give her soft food, but I grind up some of the hard food. It's the same stuff, only dry, and I put it in with it. So that she'll, she doesn't get a loose stool, not to be gross, but
right.
She just wants the soft. She doesn't want the hard in it. So she literally looks in the bowl, looks at me, and goes, like, I'm not eating yet. She is such a diva. So I take her bowl and I put it in the refrigerator, and about 10 minutes later, here she comes, staring at me. So I'll take it back there, and then she'll do it's a whole game we play.
Wow.
Drives me crazy.
Get it?
Now I can't get her soft food on, like I'm supposed to, because of they're not producing it as quickly. So Chewy doesn't have it on hand.
Oh.
I get it. Neither do any of the PetSmarts, because they're, for some reason, it's Royal Canin, or canine, however you pronounce it. The dry food, you can get that in abundance, but the soft food is hard with the sensitive stomach. I'm having a hard time, so I got some of that Teal Science diet. I'm gonna try her on that and see how that works. But oh my God, she's horrible. It's like I said, if you were a human, you'd be Beyonce.
Oh my gosh. These dogs.
I know. It's like, oh my God. I said, did you just give me the nose up and side eye at the same time? I don't think so, sister.
Yeah.
Kelly's in shape. Round is a shape.
Yeah.
Hi there, Marvin.
Since I've been doing the keto, I eat a lot of chicken, a lot of steak, a lot of sausage, and Ringo is he gets mad. I mean, he's waiting for me to fix food so he can eat. And he's got dog food, but he don't want the dog food. He wants chicken, sausage, and he is right there.
He's like, that smells good. Wait a minute. Yeah. What's in my bowl smells nothing like what you're eating.
Yep.
So
yes.
What's going on here?
Yeah. I'm sure he's feeling cheated when he's not getting, and he'll bark. He'll just bark like nonstop. Just, on and on and on until, something happens. I'm like, like yesterday I had, just a tortillas with the egg salad in it. And I had that for lunch and I had it for dinner because I was like, I don't really want to cook. And he was mad because he was mad because he had to go eat his dog food. Like, you're supposed to be cooking. At least give me some dinner.
Jeez.
He's gotten really spoiled.
They
Yeah.
think they have to eat what we eat. Now, Bambi, I like to snack on those sugar snap peas rather than having chips. I'll get those because of the crunch, and I love sweet peas. She loves the pods.
Oh.
And as soon as she hears that bag come out of the refrigerator, here she comes. She loves them. So I got to sit there and take all the peeling off and give her the pods. And she'll
Oh
eat
my
them.
gosh.
She loves them. Teresa said, "Is that bad for her?" I said, "No." I said, "It's good." I said, "It's like getting a kid to eat a vegetable. That's a good thing."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
Oh my
Benji, he
gosh.
don't like them. He's like plays with them, and Hope, she picks all the peas out of her. We made some chicken and rice and put a little bit of blueberries and some vegetables in it. Trying to make her own combination of dog food. Some recipes we found. She picked every one of the peas out of her bowl and put them on the floor.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You can't.
That's what Fuzzy
I'm like,
does.
seriously.
Wow.
She ate everything else but the peas.
Fuzzy licks all the wet dog food off of his dry dog food
Uh-huh.
and separates the dry dog food from the wet by spitting it out onto the floor.
Oh
See,
my gosh.
I used to do that. I used to put a scoop of the dry food in and mix it with the wet. She would do the same thing. She'd get all the dry food off and leave the wet. So I have one of those little ninja grinders or blenders. I put it in there. I grind it into powder. And I mix it in there. And I said, try picking it out now.
Yeah. That's a really good idea. I might have to start doing that.
I said, I raised 2 human children. You are not a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. They're just some of those dogs are just too smart for their own damn good.
Yeah. And Bambi argues with me. I try to get her outside. She's like, I'm like, come on, let's go. Because she don't like to go outside. I said, you are going outside, so I got to pick her up and carry her because she just wants to lay around all day like a little potato. So let me and her go around too. And she will argue. She wants to go out when she wants to go out. She doesn't want to go out when I want to take them out.
Right.
So, except for at the end of the show, all 3 of them are usually ready to go. But if I just pop up and decide, come on, let's go outside, she's like, ain't doing it. You can't make me. And she will argue with me. It's like,
These animals, I tell you.
know. Good Lord. I'm glad they're not human because they'd be 3 teenagers that I'd be ready to strangle.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That Maureen, I met her on Noel's show yesterday.
Who?
Maureen Burns, I think it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, welcome, Maureen. Yeah, I learned a new comeback. I don't have just issues. I have full subscriptions.
That's cute. I like it.
I said I'm totally gonna have to steal that. Sorry.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's
I like
my
it.
life.
I'm a lifetime subscriber.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I don't know. But let's see what else. What else do we have to talk about? Yeah, I'm just trying to get things in order, get things listed, get as much listed as I can. I have kind of fell off the wagon on my listing though. I'm not listing a whole lot every day, and I need to get that back and start belting out some more listings.
Yeah.
I think I just got a little tired. Tired is a good word for that. Yeah. I was just a little bit tired, so.
Well, I've already started off this morning, so I'm like in mode.
Good. That's great.
I spent the day yesterday. I got that clothing rack taken down and moved out, so I got 8 pieces left to list today, and that all those clothes will be online listed.
Good.
Woohoo!
Got somebody coming to look at the clothing rack to buy it today. So it's like,
Awesome.
Yeah.
You've been going to
Lacey
get
walked
rid of
in.
that for like 6 months.
Yeah. Lacey's like walked in because I moved one of my DVD inventory shelves over into that spot, so it opened up that area. And she walked in. She says, "What's different?" I said, "Really? A whole shelf has been moved, and you're wanting to know what's
Oh man.
different?" You're very observant.
Yeah.
She's like, "Shut up, mom."
Yeah. And
He's
this,
doing taxes.
yep. That's one thing that I'm working on too. I got to get those get all my numbers and everything ready for my CPA and everything. So I got to get
I
that done
just
too.
found out I can be lazy again with my taxes.
Oh yeah.
Texas and Oklahoma got taxes delayed again until summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's federal.
yeah. It's like July again.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, I called my CPA yesterday and said, "Man, I'm sorry I'm so late getting this in. It's not been very long since I got my statement from Merrill Lynch, my guys over there."
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Oh, no worries. Well, we're delayed again until July." I was like, "What?" I thought it was April 15.
I seen that in the reseller chat, and I looked it up. I googled it, and it said that the IRS was asked to delay, to put back the time, but they haven't officially done that. So
Well,
I,
I think Texas and Oklahoma got special compensation because of the ice
maybe
storms.
so, maybe so. Yeah, that's a
That's
good
what I
possibility.
heard. That's not what I know.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But
if she's the one that told you, she should know better than
yeah,
anybody else, really. So
so yeah, I spent like 2 hours going through
well, you could
what.
still do them and get ready
Yeah,
for it.
yeah, I can go ahead and get them to him. But now it's not such a pressure thing and feeling
Right.
guilty about turning it in late.
True. True. True enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as the April 15 tax deadline remains,
Yeah.
but a lot of people are asking for an extension.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't see how the IRS is handling all this COVID mess and ice storm mess and everything, stimulus coming in, and I bet they are. I bet
Yeah.
this would really be a good year to cheat on your taxes because I don't think the IRS would have a spare person with a second to
Yeah. But
do
just
any
remember, you
audits.
you have 8 years that they can go back. So
Yeah.
they may not do it this year.
and please don't
Remember,
cheat on
I
your
am not a
taxes
tax
per
professional
pod.
and don't listen to my
Right.
advice.
Right. Exactly.
Please don't take that as advice.
Oh my
Todd,
gosh.
Todd did not tell you to just cheat on your taxes.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But I'm saying if
Say,
you were a
what?
cheater, which there are some tax cheaters in America, if you were a cheater, this would be a good year to do it.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
I'm just saying.
That's what I always say. That's my motto.
Yeah, it says that the deadlines have been extended for Oklahoma and Texas because of the winter storms.
Okay. Okay.
But I would have figured maybe a couple of weeks. They put it way out until like June or July again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's June.
So I'm like, okay, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter to me because I don't ever get any money back. I always have to pay some.
Yeah. Well, it just gives you a little more
So,
time to save up that money.
yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That is
All
such a
right.
freaking cute outfit for both of those kids.
Yep. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see y'all later.
And this, I ain't going to go to jail for you. I'm not filing your taxes. I'm filing mine.
Happy St.
If
Patty's
I want
Day.
to cheat, I will.
There you
And
go.
I'll go
Bye,
to jail.
guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.